What's good? This your boy JTL. Y'all see the title. Let's get it.
Do you feel the pressure of, I see it all the time, parents will be like, you have a responsibility because kids are watching. You hear that Cardi B had that same problem and Nicki had that same problem. Do you feel that same way? Like, raise your own kids?
I feel like I used to, but now it's just like, so? Like fuck your kids. Not like fuck your kids. That's exactly what you just said. But like,
You just gave them another headline, Montero. Okay, what agenda is that? The fuck your kids agenda?
it's like we really get one chance to do this, at least to my knowledge. I don't know like what happens when we die or whatnot. So it's like I'm not like about to pander to your kids or you. Like anybody, like even I have to do this with my family members, like because my family members may not always agree with what I'm doing, or like whoever I'm dating, like they may not agree. But it's like I honestly, really, truly want to live by, this is our life. We get to do this shit. So fuck what anybody else has to really say about it. I guess
I would say when it comes to the music, just tell people that's the reason there's a parental advisory sticker.
That too
on the music.
All right, so you heard what he said. Fuck your kids. Hey, fuck them kids. Check this out. See, this is where a lot of times what we're having a problem, right? We want to tell people to do the best you can, be you, live your truth, all that garbage. And then when it gets to a point where people become disrespectful. So for him to say that makes me feel like Bootsy is definitely not wrong for how he feel. Young dudes like him and young people like him are very obnoxious in that sense. And they really think it's okay to be like, fuck everybody, I'm just gonna live happily and live my life. But then it's just like, say a dude from the streets, he doing a lot of wrong in the neighborhood, then he go to prison or when he get older, he has to come back and like, damn, I was wrong. So you'll hear people trying to talk to people and tell them. And I seen Charlamagne's assistant, she was talking about it. And it's like, yeah, you might be cool with him because you like his personality and some of his music. But y'all don't have kids. For the people like us that have children, it bothers us because if you become a role model without even trying, right? And Tupac always used to say he don't want to be a role model, he want to be a real model. Like his ups, his downs, and everything, and tell you what it was like for him and his experience going through it. But you don't hear Pac saying, fuck children. He loved children the most. Pac was very protective of children. And when you have artists like that who understand it, like Boosie said, man, Pac was here, still got rich, so he'll know exactly where Boosie coming from. Not saying Pac hate gay people, Boosie don't hate gay people. You know what I'm saying? They work with them and all of that and have friendships. But the problem is when you have young people like that think you can just be like, fuck whatever. I understand you got trauma and part of this interview on the Breakfast Club, which I really can't stand them. Sometimes it's like, but he said he went to therapy one time and he didn't want to go no more because he felt like he was used and they didn't really care because they asked about the money that he owed them. But that's what it is. And he was like, he's self-healed, he don't need no therapy. And it's like, that's not true. If you can come out your mouth and say, fuck them kids. Children are innocent. They have nothing to do with you and what you feel, and they ain't do nothing to you. They come into this world and go different avenues and can become like you. And it's sorry whatever trauma he may have experienced in his life coming up, and now whatever he go through. But that gives people more ammunition to be like, fuck you too. How do you say fuck somebody? Fuck children. Bruh, when you was doing Old Town Road, who was your biggest supporters? Fucking children. You went to schools performing that song for children. Now, all of a sudden, after you blow up off them loving your song, now it's fuck them? How do you have the audacity to say fuck children and they supported you the most, and now you doing all this weird, crazy shit, and you saying fuck you to the wrong people, to the adults that misunderstand you, don't worry about them, but the children that love you is their kids. So that's why somebody like Boosie and what he said, and I don't give a fuck how nobody feel. For you to say some shit like that makes me quadruply agree with Boosie. Come on, man. Like, come on, man. We can't sit and act like that shit is cool. I'm not with that shit, dog. I'm not with that shit at all, bro. Not at all. And it was trying to understand him. I listened to the interview he did on The Shop, on LeBron's show, with Jason Maverick, and Charlamagne was there, Kevin Hart was there, a couple of people. And it was cool. But this, man, this is wrong, bro. It's wrong. And that's why you gotta be careful about who your kids listen to nowadays. Fuck just enjoying the art with some people. It's certain shit that they do wrong. You can't just be like, the art. Just worry about the art. You can't. No. You can't. Fuck that. So if it's fuck the kids, fuck Lil Nas X. Real nigga shit. It's your boy JTL. Make sure y'all subscribe. We coming back with more real shit. Believe that. Chill.